Recording.
Alright, so this is a Westinghouse antique.
I'm not actually sure what the model name is for this, but this is another part of the antique haul that came with the Trojan. It's in the other video.
Fern leaf.
Oh, made that mistake last time as well. But anyways, this one also had no down rod, no canopy. The snap switch is still technically intact, although it works very weirdly and it's like almost on its last legs basically.
It doesn't really snap into place like it should anymore. It's like barely working.
And it doesn't really slow the fan down that much either, so I'm going to be using the solid state speed control.
We're just going to have it on the solid state this time. Now, I actually had a fan identical to this one a couple years ago, but it was in such horrible shape, I ended up just selling it. And this is actually the original finish. This is unrestored, and this thing is in amazing shape for what it is.
Yeah, it's crazy that all of these just look like totally normal for the most part. These blades are wood, if you can't tell. It's not like metal or anything.
I'm not even sure what the blade finish is.
Not really either. You trying to see where it will start?
Yep. Alright, there we go. Pretty cool fan.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be one of the smaller variants, but this is just a regular 52-inch fan. This is a very plain antique, I will say, compared to the fern leaf, which is obscenely ornate. But so few of these have survived over the years that it's very cool to see one in action.
Nice low speed here on the solid state. We'll turn it up a little bit more. I barely even touched the knob on the solid state, and it's just
It jumped up.
Faster. Yeah.
All antiques pretty much are gonna hum on solid state control, although it's really not that bad. I feel like some spinner motors are like louder than this.
The Emerson Fern Leaf was way louder.
There's also gonna be some thumping going on, which is either the shaft or the bearing. I'm not really sure.
I'm pretty sure it's the bearing making that noise.
I don't even know if
it's not even doing it anymore.
Yeah, it is.
I can't even hear it from where I am.
It's because you're hard of hearing.
But I mean, at least it's not doing it as loud as it was.
Yeah, although it could get worse on the higher speeds, we don't know.
The fan was quite stiff. It would not spin very well. But when I put oil in it, it ended up freeing up.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear the thumping a little more now.
I think because so many of the time these speed snap switches are either broken or they just like don't even work at all basically with slowing the fan down, that solid state is like a fine alternative because there's really no expectation for a fan this old to be like silent or anything, so
For it being 100+ years old,
yeah.
I would say it has the right to be loud.
It's like an angry old man.
Oh, apparently that was full power.
This is full speed?
Yeah, that was full speed.
Oh, there you go.
Unless the snap switch isn't set to high.
This might have been as fast as it was going before. You get to see what that looks like.
Yeah, no, that's full speed. I know the indicator says 2, but it's kind of messed up.
The blade pitch, I think, on this is still like 15 degrees or something like that, so the air output is still good.
Now the other Westinghouse that I got a couple years ago that was identical to this one was way more powerful.
I mean, this one hasn't been internally cleaned yet, so it's possible that it's like not going that fast because there's like who knows what in like the would you still call it an oil cup on these?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Oil cup, the shaft. God knows what kind of crap in there. So it's probably slowing it down quite a bit.
Yeah, after just putting a little bit of oil in it though, the spin down time went from like 5 seconds to like a minute or so. So that's good. The way these blades mount, like it's so close to that, like not really a switch housing, but the equivalent to that the screws like barely clear that.
I think A&G Machinery got their inspiration of blade arms off of something like this because they're pretty much the exact same.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that.
But yeah, I mean, is there a tag anywhere on this?
Probably up top if you want to climb on the step ladder.
Oh yeah, there's a tag over here. Not sure how well that can be seen, but not sure the exact year of this thing.
There's also these screws on the side. There it is. If it will focus. Yeah, I'm not great with dating these, and sometimes they didn't even, depending on what model or brand it was, they didn't do specific like date coding or anything, so it's only like a certain period, like 20s, 30s of the 1900s, but there you go. Antique Westinghouse.